guys, it's Mandy. So today's gonna be a little bit chill. We're just gonna have some chit chats, like hang out, sip some hot chocolate. It's friggin' snowing outside like crazy right now and nobody's going anywhere. I love that. I love that it's snowing outside. I can just sit in here all warm, watch the snow fall, and know that I don't have to be anywhere at all today, and I love that. It's also Super Bowl Sunday, which means I should be somewhere watching that, so we'll see how that goes. By the time you guys watch this, you'll already have watched the Super Bowl and you already know who won. I don't really know anything about football, really. Like, I don't really care about it. I'm more like a soccer, hockey, baseball type of girl, not so much football. I go out to hang out with my friends and to party, and it's a nice time to like get together. But anyways, enough about that. To be honest, I'm more stressed out about the This Is Us episode that's coming out this Tuesday. It shows how Jack dies and I'm so upset. I'm gonna cry the whole time. I wanted to do Valentine's Day tag for you guys and then also just like talk about some of my favorite things to do on Valentine's Day, favorite movies, stuff like that. So just a little chit chat, sit back, relax, get a hot drink, snuggle with a nice blanket, and let's talk. So let's start off with the Valentine's Day tag. Number 1, what is your favorite Valentine's Day treat? Chocolate covered marshmallows, chocolate covered strawberries. What was your favorite Valentine's Day memory? I really liked what I did last year with Luca. We went to the VIP theater. We had dinner there and we did the whole VIP thing. So if you guys don't know what VIP is, you have to be 19 or older because you can drink in the theater. So you go there, you have a really nice dinner, and then you pick a movie, you go and watch your movie, and the seats are like couches. They're big and they're comfortable. And you can order food and drinks while you watch this movie, and it's really exclusive and I love it. What movie would you rather watch on Valentine's Day? Pretty Woman or You've Got Mail? Definitely Pretty Woman. 100%. I will never turn down Pretty Woman at all. Sweethearts or chocolate covered strawberry? Chocolate covered strawberry. Which restaurant would you prefer to go to for a Valentine's Day date? Moxie's. What would you do on your perfect Valentine's date? Honestly, I just like the little things. I love going out for dinner and maybe watching a movie. Just like being with the person you love is what's important. You know what I mean? Like just hanging out, chilling out. Maybe go on a nice date, like a dinner movie date, but then at the end of the day coming back and just snuggling and hanging out with your loved one. Red or pink lips on Valentine's Day? Always red. Always red lips on Valentine's Day. Pink is for the build-up. What is your ideal Valentine's Day outfit? Well, I guess you'll find out in my February lookbook that's hopefully coming up very soon. I hope to get it up before Valentine's Day. I really hope. I'm gonna aim for that. That's gonna be my goal. Homemade or store-bought gifts? I mean, either one. I love homemade because it's like you put your heart and your soul into it, and I'm like the master of homemade gifts. Like I always like put my heart and soul into every gift that I give people, and I really like take the time to like think it through. And like I made one of my friends a scrapbook once of just all pictures of us and memories of us, and like I think last year for Valentine's Day I gave Luca a CD of like just all of like the songs that made me think of him, but also store-bought gifts. I'm not gonna complain. I mean, I love gifts, so. Would you wear your hair up or down for a date night? Probably down. Probably down. Is that it? Are those all the questions? So now you guys know about what my perfect Valentine's Day things are. Let's talk about movies, chick flicks. I mean, okay, I'm not really a big chick flick gal. To be honest, you're gonna laugh because I'm so depressing and morbid. Most of the romantic movies that I like don't usually end happy. I don't like your typical chick flick, girls, romance, happy ending, feel good movies. These are my top favorite romantic chick flick Valentine's Day movies to watch. You got 6 years. 6 years is about a couple that have been together for 6 years and they're super in love. Then they start going through these like phases of doubt, but she never doubts him, but he doubts her, and he kind of falls for another girl and he ends up cheating on her. And I just find this movie very like raw and realistic, and when I searched it up, they were actually improvising most of it. And like, I guess I can relate a lot to what they're going through. Not in my current relationship at all, but like in my past relationships, I feel a lot of her struggle and her pain throughout this. And like, it's just very sad, and like, I don't know, I really enjoyed that movie. I've watched it so many times on Netflix. I love The Notebook. It doesn't end that bad. Like, they end up together, they die together, which is kind of sad, I guess. Because at the end, she can't really remember anything, and then they die together, and it's so sad, but I love the movie. It's about this poor boy falling in love with this really rich girl, and they're young, and they love each other so much, and their titles don't really matter to them, but she goes away to school. He ends up writing her a bunch of letters, and her mother keeps them from her, and she never finds them, and she expects them, so her heart's broken. She ends up falling in love with another man, coming back to her hometown where her first love is, and then they end up seeing each other and then finding out that they still love each other and that she never got his letters, otherwise they'd still be together. Anyways, she ends up leaving her fiance and ends up being with her first love, which I love that, but they all died. They die at the end. Spoiler alert, Moulin Rouge. I love Moulin Rouge. It is very sad. So it's about this writer falling in love with this girl who is a prostitute, and I love it because the music in it is all like music that I love, like Elton John. I just love the music in it. The way they filmed it was really interesting. It's really trippy, and there's a lot of colors, and there's a lot of dancing, and I love that. But she ends up falling in love with him. She has this sickness, I don't know what it is, but she like coughs up blood all the time. She ends up dying at the end. It's really sad. Once they get to be together, it's just really sad. She ends up dying at the end. It's just, what else? Blue Valentine. I loved Blue Valentine. That movie makes me cry every time. There's a beautiful girl who falls in love with this guy she's going to high school with, and he ends up getting her pregnant. She meets this other guy who she ends up falling in love with, and that guy that got her pregnant initially is like kind of an ass, and she gets rid of him because she falls in love with this other guy, and he ends up helping her out with this child, and it becomes his child, and he raises this child, and it kind of goes back and forth between present and past. So you see like how they met and what they were like when they were dating, and what they were like when they got married, and then what they're like now, and he's a drunk, and he's really kind of all over the place, and he's ruining their relationship, and it's really sad, and they have a bunch of fights, and it's really like emotionally draining and dramatic, and it's really sad. But honestly, you guys, these movies are very realistic. Like, this is life. I'm sorry. But like, if you've ever been through heartbreak, or if you've ever been through emotional trauma with your partner, it's just, this is how it is. Like, this is not at all what it's like to be in a happy, healthy relationship. But if you've ever been in an unhealthy relationship and you've had your heart broken, these movies are pretty realistic. And I don't know, I guess I've always been the type of person that would rather watch a sad movie than a happy movie. I don't know why, I like to be moved, and it feels good to cry sometimes, and it feels good to relate to things. And like, even in high school, I was a drama major, and all of my drama classmates, whenever they would perform, they would be comedic, and they'd be really funny, and they'd make everyone laugh. And then I was the only one in the class who wanted to make people cry, who wanted to be emotional and raw and real, and like move people and make people cry. Needless to say, they didn't really like that because they're all comedic, and I'm very deep in that aspect. Like, I want to be deep, and I want to move people, and I want to make people think, you know, like, I like movies like that. I'm going on a tangent right now. I'm sorry. So you got 6 years, you got The Notebook, you got Moulin Rouge, you got Blue Valentine. What else? Yes, I Love You, which is sad because he ends up dying, and she it's basically her journey of like moving on from him, but also he sends her a bunch of letters after he dies, pre-written stuff and pre-surprises for her when he dies, and it was really sweet and beautiful, and you cry a lot, and it's just an emotional roller coaster, but it's really beautiful and it's really nice and it's pretty funny and it's a good movie. So those are my top romantic chick flick Valentine's Day films for you guys. So if you're single or you've just been through a heartbreak, watch those movies on Valentine's Day. You'll have a good cry, okay? Okay guys, so that was my little chit chat for you guys for today. Just a quick little video because I have a lot of stuff I gotta do today. Good luck, Super Bowl fans, whoever you're voting for. I hope whoever you're voting for wins. I really don't care. Everybody drive safe on the roads. It's dangerous outside. It is like a snow globe out here. If you like this video, click the thumbs up button. If you like me and my channel, please hit subscribe and click that notification bell because I make new videos every week. Go fan me on Younow and watch me for Mondays with Mandy, 7 or 8 p.m. Follow me on my socials. Bye guys. Love you. Peace and love.